Madden 26 just dropped, and I wanted to give you a super explosive offense built to take full advantage of the brand new motions and creative play types in this year's game. These are going to be a massive part of offenses through the whole year, and with all the new ways to move players before the snap, we can build an attack that's unpredictable, dynamic, and incredibly tough to stop. This scheme is designed to get your athletic quarterback out in space, hit vertical shots down the field, and mix in option looks that keep defenses guessing. We're going to be running it out of the Cardinals playbook, but throughout the footage, I'm going to be using the Washington Commanders. And whether you're playing Regs or Ultimate Team, I recommend using a fast athletic quarterback to truly unlock the full potential of this offense. Now, first up, we're going to be looking at our motion toss series, and this is going to be run out of gun bunch strong offset. This series is built around a tight end motion that swings around the quarterback pre-snap, a look that's as versatile as it is hard to stop. From this look, we can flip the ball out quickly for easy yards to our tight end, turn the tight end into a lead blocker on the ground, or send him vertical to threaten the defense deep. And because every play starts with this same movement, it all blends together seamlessly, making it incredibly tough for defenders to guess what's coming. The first play we're looking at is motion RPO alert swing, a quick hitting RPO where our tight end motions around the quarterback, then flares to the outside. And if defenders stay inside, we can flip it out to him for huge gains on the perimeter. All right, so with this RPO, I always like to come out with my bunch to the wide side of the field. And basically on this play, we're going to get this motion up and around, and we're just basically going to read the inside of the defense. So as we're going through this play, we have two options. We can hand it off downhill, or we can throw this RPO. So if I see everybody staying inside on the run and getting caught inside, we're also going to have our two blockers out in front. Then we just want to go outside to our tight end. Here we have one guy to beat, make him miss in the open field, make another guy miss, turn this into like a 20-yard game and up the sideline. Here's another one. So bring him around. We really want to watch. Is everybody getting caught inside? Is everyone staying inside? We have two blockers out in front. They have two guys out here. That's an easy read. Drop it out there. Both guys get picked up, and we score a touchdown from 8 yards out. Then the third part of this play is obviously the handoff. So if we look, and the user especially, this is where we're really keying on in the user. If I see the user run out and get caught outside, plus we see they have one guy out here, then we want to hand this ball off, get downhill, make a guy miss right there, put our foot in the ground, and get into the end zone. Next up, we have motion fake toss verticals in gun bunch strong offset. This is a vertical shot play built off that same tight end motion, but now he's releasing upfield to attack the sideline. This opens up big play potential downfield while keeping multiple underneath options alive. To set this up, come out with our bunch to the short side of the field, then take your outside wreck on the short side and put him on a streak. That is it. All right, so with this motion fake toss verticals, we want to use this off of our RPO. So use that RPO first, really get the user used to throwing that swing pass. Now we do this motion, we bring this guy across. A lot of the time you'll get the user running out of the box. That'll open up the middle of the field. But the great play with this, it's going to be a little fake toss. Then we're going to set up right here, and our first read is always going to be our tight end wheel out of the backfield. This streak here is going to pull back the deep blue defenders here. As long as the flat defender isn't getting to 25-30 yards down the field, as soon as we pass him, we can just drop this in behind the flat defender for a huge pickup down the field. Here's another one running it in kind of the red zone. Watch the user here come. He sees that swing. He kind of goes with it. Then he comes back. They have no flat defender here. I'm not sure if this was the flat, or actually this might have been man coverage on this guy, but either way, he comes down, gets caught. This guy gets run off. We can throw that wheel up the sideline for a massive pickup. Then our other options on this play, if the wheel isn't there, so we bring the motion and they man this up. So if they're running a zone coverage where the flat defender is getting back under this wheel, or if they're running some sort of man like they are here, we have this deep crosser coming right here. As long as there's no flat defender here, the user isn't running, then that's where we want to look to this deep crosser. We fire this in on 3rd and 9, get down inside the 5-yard line. Another one right here, our third option on this play is we have our wheel coming across, and if we see the flat defender getting way back, like look at how far this flat defender is, or it might have been a bit of a match defense right here. And then we look to the deep crosser. They have a hook under there, and the flat defender's deep on this side. So our two deeper options are taken away. We have our running back swing pass. So, unless they're double flatting or something, if their flats are this far back, the swing pass will just get wide open. 1st and 10, put our shoulder down, and we turn that into like an 8-yard gain. Next up, we have our wide receiver motion series at a wide trio offset week. This series revolves around an orbit style motion from one of our wide receivers, looping in behind the quarterback before the snap. This movement can be a weapon in our triple triple option run game, letting the QB get outside with a dangerous pitch threat, or it can be used to pull defenders out of position and open up passing lanes in behind them. So first we have our motion wide receiver option out of wide trio offset week. This is a highly effective triple option that uses that orbit motion receiver as the pitch man. This lets the QB attack the edge and either keep it himself or flip it out for a big gains if the defense overcommits inside. All right, so with our wide receiver triple option, I usually like to run this to the wide side of the field. Just give us a little more room to work with. We want to read this player right here, and at the first part of this play works like a normal read option. So we're just going to read this player. He gets caught inside, comes down. We are going to come out. The other great thing with this setup is we also have our tight end coming across the formation as a lead blocker. So he's going to get out in front, and we obviously have our pitch option out here. But if we don't get anybody coming out to us and we just have a free lane with our QB, put your foot in the ground, get upfield. We turn that into like a 20-yard gain. Here's another one. Read this end. He fires right up to our pitch man. So now we can keep it. He tackles our pitch man, but that's just going to leave us wide open here. We have a safety in the open field, make him miss, almost make the other guy miss. If we did, we were gone, but we turn that into like a 20-yard gain once again. Then we still have our pitch option. So if we see this guy crash down, now we can keep it. Tight end. Oh my goodness, how did the tight end not block this guy? If he blocks him, it is just off to the races. But we suck everyone in. We flip it out to our wide receiver, and that's the triple option version of that play. Turn that into a 10-yard gain. Then the last part is if they do have their D end kind of playing this smart, he kind of came up, probably could have kept it with my QB still, but we can always hand this ball off to our running back, get downhill right there, see a nice little hole, get upfield, turn that to like a 13, 14-yard gain. So really nice triple option right there. Then next we have motion PA flood and wide trio offset weak. This is built off that same orbit motion. This play drags the user and linebackers out of the box, opening up the middle of the field, and from there we can attack vertically with the tight end or the deep crosser. So to set this play up, come out with our trips to the wide side of the field, then take your slot receiver and put him on a streak, and that is the whole setup. All right, so with this motion PA flood, really want to utilize the triple option along with it, because we are going to have that same motion across. This is going to look identical pre-snap to our triple option. So this motion, this fake handoff, all of this will be identical. So what you're going to see is you're going to see the user leaving the middle of the field a ton, linebackers coming down, but now we're going to do the flow of the whole play out the other way, the opposite way of our triple option look. And now we first want to look to the wide side of the field, read the flat defender. Here he's staying shallow. Streak's going to pull back the deep blue defender, and we have this corner route just breaking to the sideline. Obviously going to be wide open right here. You can drop that in. 2nd and 2. Turn that into like a 20-yard gain down the field. Here it is again. Kind of fake triple option here. We want to get the linebackers. We want to get people really shifting out this way to our fake triple option. Then we can either go to the corner route deep down the field, or we have this dig breaking back over the middle. So if the corner route is taken away and we see everybody kind of spread out here, then that is where we can go to the dig as he breaks in. Fire that in, 4th and 12, and we get a first down right there. And then our third option is we have both of these two guys in the flat. So we have our fake kind of triple option motion, and we have our running back in the flat. So if we're getting quick pressure or our deeper stuff is taken away, we have our guy in the flat here, guy in the flat here. Here we go to this one, wide open underneath, drop it down to him. 4th and 5, and we're able to pick up the first down. Then if you want to take this offense to the next level, you need to check out my website, Scheme Kings. Up right now, you'll find part 2 of this video where I give you guys 7 more plays for this offense. These will give you even more ways to attack defenses using the same motion and creativity you found in this video, providing an incredible scheme to start Madden 26 with. Then also on the site, we have a ton of content up for College Football 26, with a ton out so far for my Georgia defense, and it is going to be one of the best that you will use all year, and my new power spread offense that I am just starting to drop, but that is going to be incredible. So by subscribing to the site, you'll get all of the College Football 26 and Madden 26 content for one price. Then for the first time in the history of Scheme Kings, I'm going to be running a sale for the yearly membership. It will be 40% off. Then I'm also going to be running my Madden launch sale on the site, and this will run until September 1st. Use code Madden26 to get 50% off your first month if you just want to do the monthly membership. Now, if you want to check out the site, I will link it down below. Next up, we have our HB Motion Empty series. This series always starts with our running back motioning out of the backfield, shifting us into an empty set. That movement not only creates space for explosive QB runs, but it also spreads the defense thin and gives us 5 dangerous receiving threats on the field at once. So first up, we have HB Motion QB Sweep and Gun Bunch Strong Offset. This is an excellent QB sweep that lets us get our athletic quarterback on the edge quickly. The blocking on this play sets up beautifully, giving us a clear path to turn the corner and explode into open space. Okay, so this motion QB sweep is super deadly. Absolutely love this run. It all starts with this motion, and when people see motion in this game, they're used to you utilizing the motion. So watch what the user does here. He sees that motion, so he opens his hips to that side of the field and doesn't come down right away. Just because that motion throws him for a loop, he holds for just a half a second. Now we have multiple pullers coming out, and a lot of the time I'm trying to get everybody caught inside, and you can turn the corner on this run for absolutely explosive, really explosive. Then the last play here is going to be HB Motion Trail Double Post in Gun Bunch Strong Offset. This is our go-to man coverage beater in this offense, with 5 really good man beating routes on the field that can win on one-on-ones and can let us pick apart man coverage. To set this up, come out with our bunch to the wide side of the field, and then take your tight end and put them on a corner route, and that is it. Don't even think about it. You see separation like that, throw it, rack catch, get up field, and you know, really nice route against man coverage. It's going to do very well. And the thing I really like about this route, we can look at that route, and if it's covered, all we want to do is take our eyes from that route to the corner route as he breaks. So this route is covered. Our eyes are still on this side of the field, and we can just look to this corner route. He breaks out, and we can just drop in that corner route. Really nice separation. Now, if we look to both of those routes and they're taken away, we also have the drag coming across the field. So we have the out, we have the corner, and then we have the drag right here. Drags, especially out of bunch, are very good against man coverage, because it's very hard for these guys to run with the drag. Now, just what you have here for this offense we broke down today, you will be in a great spot. But remember, there's part 2 of this offense up on Scheme Kings right now that will make this whole game plan way more difficult to stop. Then if you play College Football 26 and you want an unbelievable offense that you can start using right now, then check out my power spread offense right here.